Is this damn thing working? Hopefully it's working. Can't see anything. There's nobody here anyway. Don't think that I can't see. Yes, we're off to an excellent start. Nice one. Alright. Yeah, I'm only on one now. It's changed days since several more equipment. Right. Anyway, if you are lucky enough to be in chat, yes, I said lucky enough. Thanks for joining me. Really appreciated. Hey, Neil, how's it going, mate? Doing a bit of lurking there. Nice. Anyway, you see the video okay? Does the video looking? 'Cause I honestly can't tell. This is brilliant. By the way, you will love that when you get a chance to play this. Eventually, Neil, and you will get a chance to play it. You'll love it. I know you like Skyrim, but it's like the best of Skyrim and the best of
Good day, Captain.
the Fallout, New Vegas. My god. I don't. Honestly.
It's much more comfortable inside the ship. Maybe we shouldn't stay out here for too long.
I don't really want that thing, but I will mess with it.
Nice bit of work there.
Anyway, where are we supposed to be going? Right, we're out of here, by the way. We just went down to a random planet and killed a creature.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Any chance of an arrow to the knee? There might be. Maybe you take a laser blast to the groin or a laser blast to the knee. You know? It is Skyrim in space, though. But it looks lovely. I mean, it's really... They've really pushed the boat out where visuals are concerned. But every time I've got to look at chat, I've actually got chat running on a little MacBook beside me. To use for chat, and every time I look at it, I've got to put my specs on. Yeah. Anyway, I can make that chat bigger. I don't know how to work Twitch. I really don't. I'm not going to try and lie. Right, shield mode. No, I don't care about shield mode. What I care about is making the text bigger. For old people like me. I'll just need to put on my glass. Look at the map. Right. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully we've got video. What's in the missions? Let's find out, shall we? Into the unknown. Follow distortions. Right. Show me that on map. Set course. Travel. Right, I think this is where we already were. Take off with this jump. Have I got to scan from the ship? Cargo hold. I don't know what's going on here, by the way. As you can probably tell. You saying?
Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel? No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's always the way it goes. It's all easy until you get ambushed by 10 hungry monsters.
my goodness. That must have been terrifying. When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply
But why is she talking to me with her eyes shut? She's got like Botox face. What is with the Botox face? I mean, I don't know.
True, true. But hey, how else would you describe it? The artifacts are so different, so alien. And I'm certain one of them reached out
I
and
think somebody's been hitting the old
spoke
gin
to
bottle.
you. Quite the mystery. Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to reply. And believe me, I've been trying to gather data on the damn things for years. Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be, oh, well, an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this. I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the
Kira,
time
you need to stop hitting the bottle.
and for keeping an open mind.
Like seriously, you can barely keep your eyes
And
open.
I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this
Yeah.
journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
Alright, that was just a pep talk by the looks of it. Pep talk, nice one. Like that pep talk. Who else needs a pep talk? Anybody else? It wants me down the planet. Don't look at the mission again. Those typical. I'm definitely in the right place, eh? Scanning anomaly.
Wonder how many life forms are roaming this planet. Time to find out.
Yeah, she might be a shapeshifter from Planet X, mate. Don't joke about that stuff. That can totally happen in this game.
Hello, Captain.
You know what? I need a spacesuit or something. What am I doing walking about in this, man? Give me a spacesuit. Better with that one. Man, I've got a spacesuit. If I might have accidentally sold my spacesuit. I think I gave it to one of the other travelers, man. Ah, I'm an idiot. This stuff always happens to me in these games. Not fair. Yeah. Robbie the robot. Was that Robbie the robot? Yeah, it was. Danger. Lost in space. Robbie the robot was. Call it. Forbidden Planet, was it? Yeah. Yeah, I've sold my spacesuit. You believe that shit? I kept a helmet. Oh no, I haven't sold it. I've given it to one of the other travellers, but I don't think they're with us, which means I'd need to fly back to the lodge to get it. And nobody wants to do that shit, man. I mean, I seem to be alright. It's all good. Yeah, mate, exactly. Forbidden Planet. Yeah. Sorry, as I say, I'll check that periodically. You know, I put on my specs and look round to the MacBook that was just Got this sitting to my left. I'm in a bedroom now, you know. Lot of change. I don't have a desk anymore. A bed. Yeah, you know. Oh, what's that? What's that stuff? No, nobody wants anything to do with that. Come on. Oh. Both freezing then. Oh my goodness, she's getting into a fight with something. Ooh.
Make sure you strip everything useful from that thing.
Yeah, will do, Sarah. So what about yourself, Neil? What are you doing tonight, mate? You just sitting back watching a few streams? Thought I would get on while I had the opportunity, you know. Been playing a little bit of this. Only about 4 or 5 hours in, by the way. I'm not much, you know. Quite a bit of that was spent figuring stuff out. Hey, there's no need to go for... Oh, what did you do that for, man? That was uncalled for. Totally uncalled for. Started a galactic incident with these things now. You know what I mean? They're all our enemy now. Because she decided to take a pot shot at one. Not well, man.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Is mining on the schedule today?
That's heavy, mate. Yeah, the wear and tear on a job like that, you know what I mean? Just the wear and tear in normal life. My age is starting to, you know, never mind like some, like, you know, heavy job that you're doing, like, well. Yeah, it's shit getting old, isn't it? Follow this? Wants me to follow more this? There? Why tell me to travel?
I never tire of visiting worlds like this.
Pretty sure we were just here. Gonna like make us run about this planet. Like, oh, there's no. That was the first gravitational anomaly. a bit wary of everything at the moment, you know. Getting, you can do No Man's Sky stuff. Hey, Lucy, how's it going? How's it going, Lucy Marie? It's good to see you. Yes, it is the weekend. Finally. Finally, we can all, unless you work on a Saturday. I've got family members that work on Saturdays and work on Sundays and stuff. For the weekend, for them the weekend's not great. Oh, that's all I'm saying. But for the rest of us who don't, I get a little time off on a Saturday from my caring roles and stuff, you know. I'm getting together with my brothers tomorrow night and friends. We're going to have some laughs, a few beers, you know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. What about yourself? Anything planned? Some wine for yourself tomorrow. Nice. Nice. I've got a bottle of wine in the fridge. I've had it there since my birthday since last month, you know. I think my brother gave me it and I've still not touched it yet. Got a few Guinness lying in the fridge as well. But I'm not going to partake tonight. I'm going to be good tonight. Well, as good as I can be, you know.
Fire up your hand scanner. I bet you'll find plenty here to catalogue.
You been good tonight as well? Yeah, I'm the same. Water, juice. I may have a little coffee later. Perk me up. I'm sure I make myself yawn just thinking about it, you know. I'm tired. Yeah, active all day. I mean, I've been playing this game for 5 hours and this is the first scanning I've actually done. You know, I've not really used scanners, not really bothered with them. But now it's given me a reason to use them, which is really excellent. I'm loving this, like, much more than Fallout. You know, this has been up there with Skyrim for me. Great game. So far, anyway. Yeah, it was up about 29 up here, up north. I like it in the 20s. Early 20s. 18, 22. I'm fine. I could live in that all the time. Couldn't we all? But yeah, it really feels like a break in the weather and autumn. And winter is on the way. Yeah. Like it in the early 20s. There's Sarah at the back, they're shooting stuff. She's went crazy. She started totally an international incident, sorry, a galactic incident with these creatures. She started shooting at them. I mean, what are you doing? You have started a galactic. Look, serves you right.
Bring it on.
I should just attack her, shouldn't I? Oh, sorry, didn't mean that. We'll just say I didn't mean that. You know I did. You alright, Sarah? Right. What gear did I give you?
I'll
I'm
only
forgetting.
carry the good stuff. Just kidding.
Forgetting. I might have gave her a spacesuit of mine. No. No, I didn't.
Bye.
Yeah. I mean, it's typical Bethesda. It's Skyrim in space. But that's the highest praise I can possibly give it. You know, Bethesda have a formula for making games. They're not going to give up that formula now, so they've just kind of polished it. It's, you know, really polished. In fact, I'm forgetting I can fast travel back to the ship. Always forget that. Yeah, fast travel. Don't need to be doing all this running about. Starfield. Nothing but Starfield. Everyone's playing it now.
Captain, greetings.
Oh, well, it's already kicked off, as you probably, if you check out our YouTube channel, JC's been doing a lot of playthroughs. So yeah, the Halloween season's already kicked off on the channel. I love Halloween. Probably. Follow I've done the distortions in the scanner. There must be more distortions in the scanner. I keep on coming back to this ship thinking that's it, you know, but no, never that easy.
Greetings, Captain.
Oh my goodness. He's just going to keep on popping up these things until I find them all. I can't fast travel to that. Yeah, although Halloweens are a lot more quiet nowadays. Do spoopy movies, you know. Although, you know, recently, when I got out of horror for years, I didn't really watch a lot of horror, and then I got back into it around about the time I started the channel, you know. I'd always loved, you know, never made any secret of the horror movies I love, like, you know, John Carpenter stuff. But I watch a lot of horror again, you know. I haven't seen anything recently, but that I can really... See, the last thing that really horrified me was, I think I've mentioned it before, that Cabinet of Curiosities. It's on Netflix, Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. I didn't think it was all that great, but there was one short story called The Autopsy. And it was really good. You kidding me? This thing is trying to attack me? Can't believe it.
So that's what those look like on the inside.
Finally get a decent looking skull for your bog roll holder, mate. You Poundland wouldn't let you down. When has it ever let you down, mate? That's it. Yes, I know what you mean, Lucy. Yeah, it's Christmas is just, yeah. Even New Year's pretty quiet in here. We had a few cursed New Year's for a while there, where we were always, you know, there would be an argument or something would kick off. But we kind of broke the curse. I think about maybe 3 or 4 years ago we broke the curse. And we've just been having quiet ones, very quiet. But you're young, you're a lot younger than me. You're half my age, at least. So, you know, you'll be out partying, having a good time. But me, I'll probably bring it in with a small dram, a small glass of something to eat. Oh, toxic gas. Oh, I'm meant to be heading towards there, aren't I? And normally, right, we've done it. These things just want to attack me all the time. Starship Troopers all over again, isn't it? God, I just try to catch up with chat here, guys, as well. Yeah, I've got to keep on putting my glasses on and looking around to another screen. I'm playing on a big TV. With a little MacBook beside me. And I'm blind now. There's a mod for what in Skyrim, mate? Sorry? Sorry, I've lost myself. Forgot what I was doing, you know. Senior moment. Absolute senior moment. That work? Go on the screen? Oh, yeah. Oh. Toxic gas. Mate, I've just realised what you said there, yeah. I don't think this chat's scrolling down there, by the way. My chat's not updating on my MacBook. Right, I'll just have to check. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this... Yeah, give me a minute to fix this, guy, right? Oh, you run this... I don't know if you... This in windowed mode. I don't know. Slightly. And I'll run it in a window. And I'll readjust go. Get to see the big screen over here because I'm going to shut this MacBook down. It's doing my head in. Perfectly honest. I hate the Mac. I really do. I'm going to kid you on. It's horrible. Hate the things. But I use it for work sometimes, so needs must. Thing with Starfield, at that screen, something like that. I should be able to play Starfield, see the chat, go. Thing is, bigger? No, can we not chat bigger? Is it, in this day and age, are you telling me that I can't make the chat larger so that I can see the thing because I'm old? They need an old man mode for this. Like, really? Come on, guys. Old man streamer mode. Put the text bigger. Right. Alright, look, I'm just going to, like, get about that. Anyway, you're going to get a I think I can see that, yeah. You're going to get a PS5 in a few months. Yeah, they do. Don't you get cheeky, you. But no, it would be nice that if I could enlarge the text in the chat. Like, seriously. It's quite far away from me. You know, if it's far away from me, I need the text to be bigger. And if the text is close up to me, on you know, like I'm on my MacBook right next to me, then I need a pair of glasses on. Because I'm short-sighted now. Because I'm old. Yeah. No, I know you're not joking. It's alright. I am old. It's fine. I'm fine with it. I've come to terms with the whole thing. I'm young at heart, though. Young at heart. God, remember that? I wish. Sorry, no, it wasn't at all. It was a great song. It is. Hey, Laurie, how's it going? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm on playing a bit of Starfield. Still playing Dead by Daylight, Laurie? Hope you and the family are doing well. Budget's good. John's good. And Calcifer. Not seen you in ages. Hope everyone's doing well anyway. You had moved on to better things, of course. I know. I mean, who's got time for that stuff? I know. I know. I do go back and play it occasionally. Yeah, mate, you keep forgetting how old you are, yeah, and doing things I wouldn't have struggled with it, yeah, mate. I'm the same. Look, it's happening to me. It's really catching up with me. You know, and I'm at the same time have to push my fitness a little bit. The doctors told me to lose weight. I need to change my lifestyle, you know. I've had a lot of problems. So it's time, you know, I've reached that age. I need to start doing it. But I love biscuits. I love chocolate. I like cakes. You know, I'm already a fucking, you know, vegetarian. I mean, I'm practically vegan, you know, but occasionally I like a tiny bit of cheese, just occasionally. I'm not allowed it anymore. Don't eat dairy. Although I do eat eggs occasionally, so, you know, it's just occasionally though. I haven't eaten years. Hey, DJ! How's it going, man? Yeah! Doing well, mate. Doing well. I'm getting attacked here. What about yourself, man? I hope you're doing well as well, dude. Hope life's treating you well. You weren't first tonight, I know. It's like, what's going on? What's going on, mate? That's, you know, that hasn't happened in like about 5-6 years. You're always first. But no, Neil was in first tonight. Well, I mean, I've given up like a lot of fatty foods. I gave up a lot of fatty food. Gave up chips, for example. Although I had some the other night. My daughter was getting something for the chippy. And you know, I'll sometimes get a vegetarian sausage supper or something, you know, or a mac and cheese or something, you know, just because I can't be bothered cooking. My daughter's buying me, I'm like, okay, but she persuaded me into a half pizza crunch supper, and it was lovely, right? But it's also really bad. I felt terrible after it. My stomach did not thank me for it. I don't even know if you've got that stuff down there. They deep fry pizzas and batter up here in Scotland. I'm not kidding. So I don't know if you get it down south, and I certainly Laurie won't know what I'm talking about. She'll be like, what? They deep fry what? Yeah, we do it. We put pizzas in batter and we deep fry them in tons of oil. We're not right in the head in Scotland or in the heart. Heart disease is like through the roof, man. It depends, mate. There's a brilliant place, Castlevici's down the road. You know Paolo Nutini's there? You know Paolo? The singer Paolo Nutini? I know you Paolo anyway. But his dad has got a fish and chip shop down the town, and they do haddock. And what they do is he splits the haddock, if you know what I mean. So it comes out in the sort of, it's like a butterfly, you know, and deep fries it that way, and it's lovely. Really good. But no, there's another place up the West End, Paisley, which is the Happy Chippy, and it does 2 bits of fish, but it's not haddock. I'm sure it's place something. It's not haddock. The Happy Chippy, you know that? What, in Paisley? Are you kidding me? A small world if you know the Happy Chippy. See, there might be a few Happy Chippies about the place, I don't know, you know, how common a name it is. But, as I say, I had a chippy the other night, and it was it was only a half pizza crunch supper. It wasn't a full supper, it was chips with a half pizza that's dipped in batter. It's pizza, and then deep fried. Laurie must be thinking, are you kidding me on? No, it's real, Laurie. It's totally real. They fry Mars bars and everything over here, honestly. We'll fry anything. We've got severe problems in Scotland with that stuff. We'll basically put batter on anything and we will deep fry it. It's living this far north, I'm telling you. It's like we do weird things. We're too close to the pole, the magnetic north. Something about it, I think. Oh, I just died, man. What the fuck? Wow, wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you see that? Did any of you guys see that? I'm so glad I caught that in the stream. That's the sort of moments you live for catching that stuff on stream. Somebody clip that, please. Alright, I'll do it if I get a chance. Like, I've got nothing to heal myself. I wonder if aid and heart chip parts, no. That's it. But you know, it's you know, yeah. I'm not going to compare it to something, but there's regrets. That's all I'm going to say. I eat it, but there are regrets. Sometimes those regrets are physical. You know, as in I have a really sore stomach after eating a deep fried pizza in batter. Right, I'm getting back to the ship, by the way, because I need to heal. And I think I've got stuff in the ship. Where's the ship? Is to get force then normally. I just want to get back to the ship, man. No health. No health. There it is. There's the frontier there. Yeah, fast travel. Anyway, Sarah didn't have much of my stuff.
Hello. How are you, Dusty?
Got any?
Do you need something from my bag?
Yeah. Not got much, but
Is that all?
I need healing stuff, man. I'm gonna need to fly back to the lodge here to grab some of my kit. You kidding? Oh, right, okay. Just... there's no way I can heal.
Nice to
There's
see you.
nothing in the ship. There's no med pack. Wait a minute, molecular. No. Offload some of this crap that I'm carrying. Why am I carrying a nuclear fuel rod? Okay. Oh, what was that? I didn't do it. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, if I sleep, that's what I could do. I know where I can sleep. Yeah, if I have a wee rest, forgetting I'll heal. For rest. Yeah, Skyrim rules.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
Your med bay is worse than the first aid bay we have at work. Yeah, it is. It's pretty much non-existent, mate. There's a kitchen, and there's that. That's pretty much the ship. We have something over here, a research station, a navigation table apparently, and oh, we've got a bathroom. That's pretty much it.
Oh, it's nice to finally be off our ship.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
You know what? Yeah.
Hello.
Now, let's trade
May
gear.
I
Have you
take some
got any of my
things?
stuff? No, you've not. Telling you,
I will
everybody
see
else
you
is
at a
back in
later
the
time.
lodge. Yeah, some out of date plasters, mate. There is that. I mean, at least there's that. There could be nothing. Pretty sure that's against health and safety. You should get them. They update that stuff. Especially in a work environment like yours. That's the poor creatures that she started an intergalactic incident with. Where'd you get a spacesuit from? Shh. Yeah, brilliant. It gets nicked. Isn't that just sad? Isn't that's a really sad state of affairs, man. A damning indictment of our times, mate. What is this? Well, there is that, mate. I try to keep stocked up in first aid stuff myself. Whoa. This will pull it. Don't need that anymore. Resolution. Oh.
I'm listening. Maybe another time. Notice how the room is reacting to our presence. Those rings in particular.
Ooh, space. Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I have to start farting to bring myself back down to the ground. Hey, how's it going, cat? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good one. Gonna have a coffee, Lucy Marie? Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm thinking about it myself. I'm on the water at the moment, but I'm thinking about hitting the stronger stuff, as in coffee. Ooh, fancy. It's went all fancy. I've got absolutely no idea what's going on there, so I'm just going to get back to the ship before this turns into Prometheus. Yeah, I've seen too much sci-fi. I know where this ends. What about yourself, Kat? Have you got into this yet? Are you thinking of getting into Starfield at all? No, I thought well, you guys would like it, you and Wim, because it's, although it's single player right enough, there isn't a multiplayer aspect, but it's that Bethesda, you know. Yeah, it's a Bethesda game. Feels like a Bethesda game. It is a Bethesda game. It's Skyrim in space, or Fallout New Vegas in space. I think we can Right, just doesn't grab your attention. Yeah, totally. I mean, I don't think you ever played Skyrim or anything, so that's it. I mean, I've been sort of... Fallout didn't do it for me. I mean, the single player, you know, the Fallout 4, sorry. New Vegas was brilliant. But Fallout 4 didn't do it for me. Don't get me wrong, Fallout 76 was good. I played it with yourself. But Fallout 4 didn't do it for me. I just felt like, oh, I don't think I even completed it. But this is much more, I don't know, it's much more my cup of tea. It's Elite Dangerous with No Man's Sky and Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas. Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely. It's their best looking game yet. By far. Let's fast travel to the frontier.
I suppose I have time for a nap before we leave.
Yeah, you like sci-fi, Lucy Marie, yeah. Yeah, I've seen you playing Phasmos. I said to you in that message, Cat, yeah. I've played a little of Baldur's Gate. My daughter's been playing Baldur's Gate 3. That's the thing, you know, I can't get onto Phasmophobia until my daughter's in bed because it's on her account. But I've been on Xbox, my Xbox account, playing this. So she's been on playing Baldur's Gate 3 on my account. I've played about maybe 4 hours of Baldur's Gate 3. But I don't know. It's just, I like Diablo 4. I really get into Diablo 4. I still go back and play that. Apart from that, but yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting.
Oh, of course, Cyberpunk. I was playing that with the Ray Tracing Overdrive mod. It's lovely looking, but it's tough and demanding. Yeah, Florrie. No problems. Look, Laurie, it was great seeing you. Tell John I'm asking for him. We'll tell Spaghetti as well, okay? And give Calcifer a pet from me. All the best to you all, okay?
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
The hijacking, well, that's it. See the story? Well, just so I can talk a little bit about this with you. Yeah, that's what I liked. It was the hijinks, and I really liked the fact that it was like playing, Dungeons and Dragons with the computer being a dungeon master. That was really cool. The fact that everybody watches you, because you're going to steal stuff, and everybody wants to fight you all the time. It always ends up, every conversation that I have in it, I've learned what you told me. I followed your advice and I kept on saving, and I've got on a lot better since then. But yeah, every conversation always end up in a bloody fight. I talk my way out of stuff, and it's like, oh no, here we go again. Okay, let's check the mission before we get back on board. Investigate. We've done that. We've investigated closer there. Right, that's the gravitational anomaly. Best. Oh, here we go. Here we go. By the way, is 8-Ball on tonight? In fact, he's no. I forgot. We had to like reset. Give me a second. Will I wake him out of his pit? Forgot all about that. I had to do a quick reset just before I started the stream, as the Xbox app was giving me grief, man. You're good, cat, 'cause I never even seen that, man. That's awesome. Right, go on, Nick. Go on. There we are. I think 8-ball should be in the house. I've missed our old conversations with 8-ball. A good bot. Yeah, I think we both typed a command at the same time there, cat. Sorry, I just get in before you. Sorry about that. I think there's a 10-second cooldown, something like that. I was just testing him to see if he... I know, it's that synchronicity that we've got. The anomaly. I got my spacesuit, so I'm running about in jeans. Back to his old tricks again, eh? You know him always in the thing, haven't you? I think he balls a he, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad he's still going. Oh, I've caught something, by the way. Not just here like a minute ago, or is this another one? What's going on? Oh, I died, didn't I? Alright, I save, quick save. That's what happened, wasn't it? I totally forgot all about that. Oh, that was a while ago. I don't know what happened there, honestly. I'm losing the plot. Senior moment. It's just, that's life right now for me, is just one big senior moment. Yeah, Stera here in the spacesuit started a galactic incident with these creatures by firing first and asking questions later. I was just leaving them alone. He decided, yeah, let's just kill them all, so they're all attacking us now. I should be scanning this. No, I don't want to fast travel there. I really wish I had a spacesuit. Sold my spacesuit for space drugs. That worked out. You know, I gave it to one of my companions, but unfortunately they're back at the lodge on a different planet, and I'm not going back for my spacesuit, so I'm running about in sub-zero temperatures, yeah. Probably won't end well. Any entrance in here? Or what am I missing? Not letting me up there. Alright, smart ass, you got up there. Not letting me up. No, it's not letting me up. Oh, there we go. This is a different one. For sure. Oh, I've got a cough. I've got space. Something. Space plague. Alright, another one of these. Going all Event Horizon on us. Oh, I don't want to. Been called. On telling me to go back in here. What am I missing? This is going to be one of these missions, isn't it? It is. I mean, you would think stand in the middle. And in the middle. There we go. I don't know. I really don't know. Shoot it. Shoot it. Yeah, when in doubt. Yeah, I have an invisible jetpack on, look. Yeah, not got a clue. Like, really not got a clue. Don't know what's going on. Don't know at all what I did. Now, there is stuff sort of happening. What's that about? Like it's plotting coordinates, isn't it? Hey. Dr. Hateball, is that what you call yourself nowadays? Alright, I see. We've been up in the world somewhat, have we? I don't think this is doing anything. I'm just flying about like a clown. Making nice sounds though. Making dramatic sounds. Oh, wait a minute, it is doing something, by the way. I swear to God, that thing is like sentient, by the way. I'm not even joking now. It's like, I don't do that shit, man. Like, definitely seems to be activating that thing, doesn't it? Whoa! Well, oh, event horizon on us, man. It's a freaking Stargate. Oh, this is just suddenly getting epic, by the way. Ooh, new bit. New bit. To equip the new power, press tab and open the data menu. E. How about?
And I very rarely use that word. Looked at that.
It is not totally is Prometheus shit, man. Not so far. No, they've been quite diverse. I know a lot of the missions, the planets are procedural, so as far as I know, they're only created on your machine. You know what I mean? It's not the same for everybody. The core mission is are crafted. Obviously, they're you know, they're all the same for everybody. But I know there are procedural planets that are just generated by the game on the fly, and they're different. You know, for each game. That's what I've heard anyway.
Know when you're ready to launch.
I mean, I've only been in, you know, a dozen worlds by this point.
Time to leave this place behind. Hell of a view from here.
Right. So they find that, yeah, a lot of the same generic stuff populating different planets. Yeah. No, so far any of the planets I've been to, I've been, you know, pretty diverse. I mean, that's the first ice planet I'd been on. Other ones have kind of dust balls. I mean, quite a few dust balls, right enough. Any planets where I've been where there's been creatures, the creatures have been different. We better have a look. On to the lodge. Of course. Yeah, I mean, it's not like No Man's Sky where... I mean, you could say that about No Man's Sky, actually. And that's completely, you know, procedurally generated. Although it's done via, you know, a core math, which same for each machine. The lung damage is what? Cured, that's it. But I haven't noticed. I'm sure it will. As I say, I'm only, what, 7 or 8 hours into it, Cat, so I barely scratched the surface.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
I'm sure it will start repeating at some point.
What in the blackest sea are you going on about? What did it do to you?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture.
I'm pretty sure that's the G-Man from Half-Life 2, isn't it? Just aged a bit more.
Weird.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine. The right man in the wrong place can make difference. Sorry, I've played far too much Half-Life 2 in my time. It was a temple.
So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power, all connected.
More questions than answers.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
So many games coming out in the next few months. I played Texas Chainsaw Massacre, by the way. Meh. Really? Meh. I had one game.
Did you need something?
I found it rather lackluster. I'll perhaps go buy it again. It's on Game Pass.
I must admit, you
But
surprised me.
Not
I thought
impressed.
you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong.
Expected great
I want you
things,
for a little
and
soiree I'm planning.
it's Dead by Daylight mixed with Friday the 13th, essentially. Bit more polished than that. Yeah, you gotta give us.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
I.
Ah, yes, you're intimately familiar with the area. No need to sugarcoat then. It's going to be treacherous, but I'm hoping our combined talents will be able to handle it.
With all those megacorps and bean counters on Neon, you should feel right at home, Walter.
What do you say? I just need a ride to Neon, we talk to a few of your fellow Neon citizens, and then we're back for drinks.
Yeah, let's do this thing.
To the
I get my
Volai star system,
space suit. I need to get my space suit, guys. I gave my space suit to somebody. I don't know who's got it, but one of you guys, I gave my space.
We've always considered ourselves explorers. I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
Hey, Andreja.
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I guess you handled it all right. Since you're here and not at Reliant Medical.
I did what I needed to do.
I've already been
Sure
here.
you did.
Like, I stole the spacesuit. There's a bug in it where you could steal a spacesuit out of the basement. I did it. I saw it in somebody's channel. I don't know what it was. It might have actually been IGN. It was, it was an article, I think. Said, look, you can get this spacesuit, get it before they pack. Because you need to have, like, expert lockpicking in order to get, you need to play the game first in order to get it. But you can actually just grab it straight away as soon as you arrive at the lab. There's a small crack in the glass on the side, and if you just get the mouse pointer right on it, you can grab the spacesuit. I gave it to someone, I don't know who's got it.
You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
This is all new, huh? This.
Okay,
room.
this'll be you.
Finally getting a room.
On one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so
Finally.
maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy.
Nice. I've got storage. It's stop. Yay! I'm going to grab my stuff, right? I never seen Barrett. I'm sure it's Barrett. I gave my spacesuit to. I did. I'm sure of it. Where's Barrett? Oh. There he's there.
What's new? Talk to me.
Red gear, dude. I'm pretty sure I gave you my spacesuit.
A good team works together, right?
Give me all my stuff back. No. They only gave him a lot of crap, but. Who did it? You?
Still need to lift another set today. Usually it doesn't.
Yeah, do you know what? I just want to know. Oh, it's Sam. Sam, right? Just no, let me go away. I don't want to talk to you, dude. Sam, dude, did I give you my space? But you've got to be the guy.
Around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time.
Yeah.
Hey, if you find a new pistol, I'd be obliged.
Got a pistol, dude? Kidding me? Is that? I'd never give you anything. Yeah. Pistol. Any? Know what you can.
Yes? Hello. If there's anything you need, I am happy to share.
I really don't know what I've done with my spacesuit. What the fuck is
That
this?
is all. Very well.
Wasn't you? No, definitely not you. Remember trading
Ever
me.
since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family.
I'm going to go through
Oh,
this
gosh,
conversation.
No, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still. Before I say anything, I need to clarify that I have no formal medical training. So with that in mind, I think so. I know I said the scans weren't normal, but I would differentiate that from dangerous or concerning. I plan on keeping an eye on you, but you seem to have adapted to the changes. You're feeling okay, right? Well, not really. Based on my initial scans, but more on what I watched you do. But we'll run with it for now. For now, just relax. We're all behind you. And if you wake up... I'm kidding, I would...
I know Trig obviously doesn't. She's
Stay
not got
safe,
anything.
okay?
Whenever you're bored, I've got
She's not got any.
See you later.
Kind of trade gear with her.
Here.
Just, I don't know. Honestly, do not know who I gave my.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Very annoying.
Go ahead. We have.
Like my own stuff again. Taken? What? Guess I'm going to have. Is it my spacesuits I'm missing? Not good. Not good. There was a spacesuit. Where was it? It's in a glass cabinet somewhere. Yeah, it's in there. And you can the glass and lift it. It was a tip. I'm sure I got it off IGN. But maybe a mistake. Somebody's. And like, trust me, it's like drastic. I have to go somewhere. I mean, I could back to my original planet, mining planet, or maybe find a planet with space pirates on it and steal a pirate. So
Spend so much time looking at the scans. I can see stars. Stretches the mind. Won't put the faults to you there. When you're out, anyway.
I definitely didn't treat off with.
Show the word. It's another time then.
Don't know where my spacesuit. He's definitely not got it. It's no you, is it? It's
Something you
definitely
need?
not. Sarah's getting up.
Dropping off a few choice items?
Oh. That's the helmet, in fact. That's a good helmet, isn't it? We'll see. Guess we'll never know. case of the... Man, she's got a Mark 1 spacesuit. You mean my fucking Mark 1 spacesuit? So Sarah's had them all along, man. Hiding them. I knew they were somewhere. Yeah, you.
Until later.
You're dodgy, by the way. You know what? Changed my companion. I liked you up until now, but right enough, you've got all my stuff. Right, okay. Let's have all my stuff, so we'll let her off, shall we? We'll travel to Neon. All that money can buy. Power from acquire the power in Altair. Travel to Neon, okay. Just set course. We make that jump. Yep.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Alright, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Oh, that's planned. Yeah, would you be interested, Kat, if this was like you know, like Fallout 76, like a massive multiplayer online? Because I'm sure they've got plans for this if it takes off, you know. I mean, essentially, it's everything Star Citizen promised to be. Well, not quite. I mean, Star Citizen's its own thing. Will it ever come out? I don't know. You know what? I go and visit Star Citizen every year or so just to see, and nothing has changed. Each time I log in, I'm just like, hell, it's big a mess. And it's what in development for what? Put it this way, it was in development the first time our band split up. Well, the only time the band split up, sorry. The band's not split up now, you know, it's just we're having a bit of hiatus right now. But that was what, 2011? And Star Citizen was in development 13 years ago. It's like, I think it's just a money-making scheme at this point.
Like some sort of checkpoint ahead.
Like they've promised so much,
directly from your pocket.
and you can't do that. Oh, gaming, like any type of engineering, you write a blueprint up, you know, everything's blueprinted, and you stick to that as much as you possibly can. The blueprint is king, the saying, or the plan is king, whatever you want to call it. But with Star Citizens, no, we're going to add this. Oh no, we're going to do that. Oh, we're doing that now. Oh, this new technology's out now, and we're going to do that. And it's like, well, I've seen this stuff before, and it always ends up. But they've been smart about it. They've, like, you know, done the whole like microtransaction of buying ships and buying stuff, and it's like, yeah, people want to invest in it. Yeah, well, at least with 7 Days to Die, I mean, they don't, you know, there's no microtransactions with 7 Days to Die still in alpha, isn't it? It's like, what the hell, man? Do you know what? I haven't touched it in like, well, probably 4 years. Last time I played with you guys, that's what, 4 or 5 years ago.
Word is
at least 3-4 years ago. Anyway, at least, yeah, but I'm probably right. 4.
Well, she's moping around because she lost something.
Anyway, I'll need to go back and have a look at it and see what's changed. I heard about it, Kat. I was actually, funnily enough, when Amy came in earlier on, it was one of the first things she said to me. She was like, Dad, you heard about the Unity fiasco? And I was like, yes, they're trying to charge people for the engine, they're downloading the engine. But what are they doing? That's what the marketplace is created for, you know? That's why you charge people for assets, for blueprints, for, you know, whatever. Assets, we just call it all assets, whether it's art assets or coding assets, it's all the assets. That's what you charge them for. You don't charge them for the base engine or the base tools. Unreal Engine will stomp. I mean, let's face it, Unreal Engine already stomps all over it. This is bloody beautiful, by the way. Can I just point out about how nice this game is? I mean, this is cyberpunk nice, right? And it's, you know, and it works. It's really, really good. It's really, really... Honestly, I'm so impressed with how this looks for a Bethesda game. It's really top-notch looking. But yeah, the Unity stuff... They'll lose at the end of the day. Unreal Engine, you know, doesn't cost you anything. I still use Unreal Engine for prototyping, or if I want to look at a 3D model, or you know, whatever. It's there. I've been using it since like, what, 2004, but even before that, man, it's whenever Unreal Tournament came out. That was about 2004, 2003, yeah, maybe earlier, it's earlier. Anyway, I know Unreal Ed is what I'm saying. They're going to charge per download of a game? I thought they were charging it for, like, maybe I'm getting mixed up, Kat, because as I say, I had read a couple of headlines, right? And then, as I say, my daughter mentioned it to me, and I never really read beyond that. I thought they were charging for access to the engine and the tools, you know, which make the games. I don't know, but I honestly don't know. I could be, incorrect. I have to go and read about it. I think that's what I should do, rather than comment about something. I was just under that impression that they were charging for the tools. Or the SDK, the software development kit. Yes, I think is the... Where am I going? But if they do, regardless, it's like, they don't do that. Just don't do it. Everybody wants to move to a subscription model. I think it's because Adobe was so successful with the, you know, nonsense. That's always been the case. I don't know, maybe they've changed it. It's always been the case that you have to pay Epic or, you know, Unity money for when you the final release. If you earn past a certain amount of bucks, it's always been the case that you would have to give a percentage of your total you know, income to the engine, because the engine, you know, but so I don't know what the deets are. I'll go and read the deets and find out, you know, and do a wee bit more reading myself, because as I said, I don't know, Cat. But that on top of the normal licensing fee, they basically want a chunk of each game, I think is what you're saying. Yeah, I think that's what you're, yeah, if I'm picking it up correctly. As I say, sorry, it's my ignorance, I don't know, you know. I'd read a few headlines and my daughter mentioned it, but I don't know the ins and outs as well as yourself, so I'll check it out. Yeah, it's ridiculous then. You can't do that, you know. Here's the thing, let's just not pretend that Unity is even close to Unreal Engine. It's not. Listen, it's not. Whether it's the development side or the software development side, the game development side, the prototyping side, it's not even used. I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of the Star Wars behind the scenes stuff. The volume, as they call it, the massive LED stage that they built. for lighting stuff and doing a lot of the shots. You know, for all this Star Wars TV stuff. Anyway, it's done with Unreal Engine and actually virtual reality sensors. Exactly the same sensors that you get with the HTC Vive. And that's how it's done. It's really fascinating. But Unity's just been stagnating for so long. I mean, it's... They say, you know, Unreal's they're doing really cutting edge stuff. The latest, you know, Unreal Engine 5 is just mind-blowing. Lumen and, you know, their lighting and shader stuff is just incredible. And what is it? Their polygon stuff's called nanite. I mean, there's no, you don't need low poly meshes anymore for distance stuff. That's usually, you know, what used to happen. You would have a low poly mesh that would load in for stuff in the distance as you get in close. The medium or the high poly mesh would load in. That doesn't happen anymore. It just interpolates everything. Basically says, well, I only need 3 triangles to draw that thing in the distance, so I'll just use 3. You know what I mean? It's that type of thing. It does it all on the fly. Yeah, I mean, but Unreal Engine's the same. Unreal Engine's completely free. Download it, you use it, and I think it's, you know, it's yet again, it's the same. If you use it just for your own personal, you know, it's free. But if you're earning money, Epic want a slice of the pie. And don't get me wrong, they give you support. You support to their engine, you know, full support to their tools. Not like developers get absolutely nothing for their money, you know. Talk to WonStrudel. Let's set quote. Sorry, you get me talking about game engines, cat. You know what I'm like with that stuff. Where am I going? Talk to WonStrudel. Okay. So he's over somewhere. Right, alright. So yeah, I'll check that out later on, cat. Once I get off here, I'll go and read about it instead of blabbing at stuff I don't know about.
Let's, we should have it when you have the time, of course.
It's awful pretty. It really is. Pretty game. I think I just upgraded my GPU at the right time. You know. On the wrong time. Everyone was like, I don't pay the money. I get a really good deal on this. Something I couldn't pass up. Basically only paid, you know, I only ended up paying $500 at the end of it for that. So I was like, you know what? I treated myself for my birthday. I was like, why not? I deserve it. I've been a good boy. And with the PC being through here now, I'm back on a bit more again, you know. It's nice. Nice making wee bits of content here and there. Who am I talking to? Right, get the scanner on. Talk to Emma Wilcox. Apply for a job. What? No, I don't want anything to do with that.
Hey there, friend. Need something? Newell's good. Hey there. Welcome to Newell's.
If you'd like to buy something, I'd be happy to help.
Yeah, I'd like to steal this spacesuit, please. Yeah. No, I'm not paying you that for that. Oh, it's nice though. Oh, it is pretty. It's pretty. It sure is pretty. Yeah. No. Stop getting sucked in. I've not got enough credits anyway. Oh no, I do? 60. Whoa. Thermal, corrosive, radius, everything.
Put that back.
What? I never stole it, I paid for it. What? I didn't steal it. Did I steal that, dude?
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific,
I'm going to end up getting arrested here.
Rosa and I
know it.
guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's
This is
lousy
Skyrim all
selection
over again.
every time. Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
It's already happened. I picked up a knife accidentally. You know, you click things. I'm a clicker. That's it. The left finger's always going click, click, click. You know, so clicky, click. Oh, clicky, click. Wait, I can't do that. Where is he? No, I can't find him. There he goes.
It goes cracky, cracky, click,
Yeah.
click. Oh, bang, 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 bang. Boom, boom, boom. Wham, wham. Oh, clicky, 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 clicky. Go, clicky, go.
Yeah. So, yeah. My left click gets me into a lot of trouble. And yeah, all of a sudden these space police guys turned up and tried to put me in jail. Luckily I had a save. I went back and I learned my lesson, but I've just done it again.
Tell everyone
That's going to get me into trouble. Because I was like, there's people running away.
Harder for yourself.
Neon security.
I told you! I fucking told you!
Freeze.
I told you! No! You won't take me alive, you dirty kappa!
Do I always...
I've got a mining laser and I know how to use it, dude! Right, see, that's what happens, right? No. My goodness. Really need to watch that stuff. I forget, as I say, my finger, it's so clicky. There we go. No problems. Don't steal the spacesuit this time. Sorry, it was brilliant, man. Just fill it out, you know, just lie all the way through. Then at the very end, do you have a history of criminal activity? Yes. Oh man, yeah, submit that stuff. Yeah, you know, just lie about, you know, I've got a master's degree. Yeah, I've 10 years experience in this field. Yeah. Do you have a criminal record? Yes, I do. Right.
Thanks for choosing terrible. What can I get you?
Use the scanner. Don't need to talk to him anymore. That's what I'm meant to be doing, isn't it? Talking to Walter. I'm meant to be talking to Walter. Okay. Heading back to the ship. This.
Keep your nose clean.
Move along.
Right, so what was over this way apparently? We've went the wrong way. Oh, you're telling me I could just come off the ship and walk, you know, 60 meters and what, he's here? Okay, sorry. I missed you the first time. Oh, it's the G-Man. Rise and shine.
The smell that?
Demon.
Construction,
Rise.
incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass. Quite true, but also opportunity. Our opportunity. We need to stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
The right hand in the wrong place and make all the difference. What's he doing? He's crab walking. Do some crab walking for me. Come on. Come on. Right. Better stop harassing him. Right, Sarah, what are you doing? What's next on the mission board? Check in at Proud Eckland HQ, I think that. I don't know. It looks to be right. Sounds like a job for us.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking. I have something I need to discuss with
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right.
Walter.
Isa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies.
No time to
Investing
chat.
into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers...
Stunning looking game, man. I keep on saying it, but it's really... That's what I'm saying so far. You know, any interior environments and... You know, have been quite different. And I'm sure it's going to start repeating. As I say, I'm only like 7-8 hours into the... Once I've done 50-60 hours, I'll be able to talk and say, yeah. I feel like there will be tons of repeating stuff. Skyrim's a bit like that.
Excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
Got to be. I love that, isn't it?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
I should call you resting bitch face.
I see my partner has brought a labor dispute to my office.
No, I did not. Look, this isn't the time or the place.
I disagree. I don't see a reason we can't have this.
There's a lot of that. I've had a lot of that where, you know,
some speech about how Stroud Eklund pays people
you talk to a character and they won't turn round or they'll face a wall. And quite a few bugs, but nothing bad, just funny.
The market does not give out its gifts equally. We are literally in a tower, standing above the streets of the city. The metaphor isn't lost on me. No, I won't. Stroud Eklund, its people, its employees, its partners, its investors, they are who I care about.
Lots of goofy Bethesda stuff, you know what I'm talking
I
about.
wish I could say I was a better person, and that I would gladly
kind of
embark
wish
on
they
myself
did,
and my
you know,
company
you hope they
for a
don't
better
patch
tomorrow.
it. Because it makes it kind of better somehow.
You left your bank account off of that list, Issa.
Don't let that cold air fool you. I've seen her move mountains for others.
If my partner is done undermining my position, why doesn't he tell me just how you two met?
Merely pointing out your finer qualities, Issa. And my colleague here is from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
I'm 100% behind embarrassing Walter more. Yeah, I really don't need to. I don't know, you know, yeah.
I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board
Yeah,
will
right
be busy
answer.
for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund.
This is
Issa.
great.
I need all of it.
It's these goofy bugs you live for.
This wouldn't have
I had one
anything to
earlier
do with
on.
that meeting
I
you
think you
set up
missed
at
it
the
just
Astral
before you come
Lounge.
on. They get killed and
I
just
never
went
said that.
crazy.
Did you have an
Rubber
agent
Bandy, the
active in
character just went all
files
rubber
here?
bandy over the screen.
Only after you had
I'll
one happen
clip
to
it.
mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? Exactly. You can see how removed my husband is from the groundwork, if he's overlooked something so obvious.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
He's right dodgy, eh? He might have a posh accent, but he's a right dodgy character. Sorry, investigate the cellar, case the Astral Lounge. Got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the neon.
There you go. You do the
shops.
dirty work. There's some cash. See you later.
There's something I need to talk
I'm not gonna say
Like
this
their
twice.
style.
Get the hell
What is
away
it, Sarah? Starting any more galactic incidents with alien creatures that never touched you and never harmed you?
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
That's distressing, but to be expected, I suppose. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand.
Yay!
We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body?
I'm frickin' Magneto now. Right to get the concern, but I promise you. Honest, I'm
I know you're simply trying to brush this off with humor, but you
yeah,
really
take me to
should
your
be
leader,
more
human.
concerned. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show.
Perhaps that's true, or perhaps you were simply quite lucky. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind.
She's a bit of a glass half
All we know for
empty
certain
girl,
at this
isn't
point
she?
is that whoever
Is
created the
this
artifacts
Sarah?
are
Yeah.
the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just
Glass
guesswork.
half empty. It's
I might as well
alright, I
put
get
on a
it.
blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall.
Taking all this too seriously.
Well, what did you expect? This discovery is off the scale. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe?
Aliens.
Are they still out there?
Aliens.
Somewhere.
Yes.
Perhaps. We'll need more data to be sure. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery, the pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
Who's that? In the background there? Mr. Man Bun, what are you doing, dude? You're shady. We're having a conversation here. Yeah, he's shady, man. He's giving me like talky vibes. Right, I couldn't ask for a better partner on this street. On the flirt. No, that's no.
Well, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of the power you've acquired. This is all scientifically speaking.
Yeah, you're kind of quite into that bit of flirting there,
I've
weren't you,
already
Sarah?
taken up
Yeah.
too much of your time.
Oh, it's got all
I can do is
awkward.
promise that
It's
I'm
got
not
all
going to
awkward.
make you deal
Okay.
with this mystery
It's like
alone.
that.
Whatever
Right.
might be happening, I'll be right here to help
Well,
you
we're
every
over
step
2
of the
hours.
way. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Oh, she always wants. You know what?
He's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo.
What's going on, dude? Oh. Anyway, that's over 2 hours, guys. Look, thanks everybody for joining me and keeping me company. I've saved here. Try and get back on and play a little more, but I don't know. I've got a night out tomorrow night. I'm going to meet up with my brothers, hopefully. That should be fun. I hope you all have a great weekend. Kat, thanks for keeping me company. Lucy Marie, thank you. Neil, thank you. Laurie, thank you so much. EJ Donnelly, thanks. Everybody, if I've forgotten you, thank you. And if you're lurking, thanks. Thanks for joining me and keeping me company. I will catch you all next time. Until then, cheers.